So once again, I'm doing basic maintenance. This boat trailer is very light duty. The bearings and the seal and the bearing race have to be replaced regularly. There's a bearing and a race in the back and a bearing and a race in the front of that hub. I'm doing it twice a year. I use my boat a lot. Boats need to be maintained this way because this end of the boat goes back in the water. Water gets in there, it breaks down the lubricant, the grease, and those bearings, they go. It's also a very light assembly. None of this is super heavy duty. I fish a lot. I travel a great deal. So I'm going to be doing this a couple times a year. Now, I didn't do it before the trip to Florida, and I was just fine. So for some reason, it held up very well. But I had to do it this week, and there it is for you. It's not a big deal. $20 for the kit. This is also the introduction to the last segment of our Florida trip videos. And I wanted to tell you how much money we spent. We drove 2,350 miles. We used 141.2 gallons of gas. We spent $345 on gas. That averaged $2.44 a gallon at the time, and the price has gone up significantly for gas since then. I drive a big Suburban. It averaged 16.64 miles per gallon. So it's going to depend what kind of vehicle you're towing with. This boat can easily be towed with a light duty van. In fact, I used my Chrysler minivan to tow this boat all over the countryside for years before I got the Suburban. It was much better on gas. We used 10 gallons of gas for the boat. That came to $25. Our hotel for 7 nights was a total of $520. Fishing license in Florida was $47, so we bought 2 of those. That came to $94. Altogether, not including food, my brother David and I spent $984.36. $984.36. So we each spent $492 and change for that trip, and it was well worth it. If I'm going to be honest with you, I have to admit that in fact, we drove all the way to Florida to fish in some of the finest freshwater fishing lakes in the world, and sure enough, we got skunked. I didn't go down there to catch bluegills. I didn't go down there to catch miscellaneous garbage fish, which we did. We caught a few of those. We caught garfish. We caught bowfin. We caught chain pickerel, which are not so much of a garbage fish. We caught a bunch of bluegills. We caught very few crappie and a handful of bass. We went down there to catch bass in the 5 to 10 pound range, and the best we did was to catch a few fish that were around 3 pounds. We had a few really big fish on, and we were unable to land them. But we had a great time. The weather was beautiful. The ground was frozen here when we left, and when we came back, we drove home in a blizzard. So at the very least, it was a great escape from the long, cold winter that we'd been enduring. Got back, it took a little bit, but finally, today's March 20-something or other, 25th or 6th or 7th, and it's nice out. I've been fishing twice. You'll see this last video of Florida, and then you'll see 2 videos of the crappie fishing trips I've taken since I got home. And those were both in the last week. In the last week, I went fishing twice for crappie at Sayer Dam. So, enjoy this last segment of our trip. And I hope you'll keep up with us and watch some of these videos of here in Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is a great place for fishermen. It truly is. This process has gotten to be pretty routine for me. I have an intact wrench, so everything goes really quick. Practice makes perfect. All right. Well, ladies and germs, the boat's hooked up. Everything's loaded, got the luggage. We're on our way to Florida. See you where there's no ice. Well, it's our last day in Florida. Friday morning. This is our last chance to catch the trophy bass of our lives. Wish us luck. I have a big fish on. I don't know what it is. I hope it's not another bowfin. He ran hard. I'm trying to pull him out of the weeds. Don't go in the weeds. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on back. Okay. The other net? Oh shoot, it's over here. I don't think it's a bass, but it is fighting so hard. It's not behaving like a bass. There's also very big pickerel. This is very big. He's stuck in some weeds there. So we're gonna have to go release him from the weeds, whatever he is. He's being nasty. Oh, I pulled him so hard to keep him out of those weeds. Sometimes the fish wins. Sometimes the bull gets the toreador. Sometimes the bear gets you. I can't get him loose. I'm gonna have to break this line off. Son of a gun. Monster fish. He's gone. Bye-bye, fishy. Oh my God, it's a monster. I got him out in the water. I got him out in the water. Oh, gotta tighten my brake. Gotta tighten my brake. Oh, it's a bowfin. It's a stinking ass bowfin fish. Oh, you son of a gun. These disgusting fish.
That's ugly. Got a crick kick its head in right now.
Yeah, I got a little hammer just for that.
He thought he had a bass.
Caught him right down the weeds.
That's the worst when you think you got a bass.
Ah, right. Disappointed.
Yeah, we both had white fish.
Oh, hell no. He broke it.
I need your pliers. So these bowfin are disgusting fish. It's actually the law that you have to kill them. We have the same law in Pennsylvania. You're not allowed to release them back into the water. They're an invasive species. I don't know, they came from Asia or some such. Somebody thought they were a good idea. They have many names. They're called a dogfish and a mudfish and some other names. I'll list them on there for you. He's not small. He's a big fish, and he put up a heck of a fight, and I guess that was kind of fun. So I'm going to toss him in the weeds over here, but first I'm going to help him to expire.
You have those little stars.
This is David's big fish of the day here. Let's see him. Let's see him. You're flapping him. Well, he's beautiful. He is really pretty. There you go, David. Couldn't figure out why I was so tangled up in these weeds so deep. Pretty little bass. You all right, buddy? Boy, sometimes it's just an adventure. It's just an adventure. And he had swallowed that bait there. Now for perspective, a real photo. There you go. He's pretty, isn't he? I'm gonna get you back alive, guy. You might have been stuck in those weeds for a while. He's probably having a hard time. Another dandy fish. You ought to be able to keep him alive. They said there were no bass in this lake. They lied to me. There's big uns. Nice. Another red breast. Those fish are so beautiful. We rarely catch those in Pennsylvania. It's the end of the day of the last day of this fishing trip in Florida. There's a blizzard coming to Pennsylvania, and that's where we're going. It's going to be too cold for ice fishing in Pennsylvania, if there's any such thing. David started catching bluegills here with his little swim bait jig, which can catch any fish. But I guess it's feeding time for them. It's beautiful tonight. We're heading home in a little bit. He got another one. They're so pretty. Oh, and that might be one of those fish. Take a picture of it, David. That might be one of those warmouth / shell crackers. I'm not sure. He is, oh, he's beautiful. Look at him. Whoa! Ah, and that's a jig he caught it on. You can catch anything with that. He caught this one. Take a picture of this, David. This is a good size one, and it's a special one because we don't get to catch those at home.
Look how big his mouth is.
Yeah, he's got a big mouth.